Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Casper and Cheryl Stockham here. Welcome to the I Am Love Builders 15-minute MVP
Huddle.
huddle. We're so glad that you joined us today. Like to say a shout out to all of our potential MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, now the original, the true MVP club training call will begin at the top of the hour.
Yes.
And if you want to sign up and register to be a member of the club, you still can.
Yep. Just go to our website and you can see the link to the MVP. Hey, before we get started, Cheryl, I want to do a quick shout out to our sponsors, which is us. And we wrote a book called Divorce Proofing Your Marriage. It's available on Amazon.com, Amazon right now. You can order the book. It hit the hot new release list on Amazon. And we have a free ebook. You can go to our website right now to download the free ebook. We have a lot of great training on there on the website as well. So go there, check it out, and we will be happy to connect with you. All right.
All right. So they can still sign up, right?
Yep. Yep. They can sign up. So our topic for today is the 7 keys to a healthy relationship. And we're going to talk about the communication techniques card that we developed as well.
So I'm so glad that you guys joined us. But you know what? For those of you who didn't make the huddle last week, I just wanted you to know that last week we talked about the 7 keys to the divorce. No,
Yeah.
we talked about the
7 keys to divorce proofing your marriage last time.
Oh, okay. We talked about the 7 keys to divorce proofing your marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want you to stay tuned, stay with us in the huddle, and learn more information.
Absolutely.
So today we're talking about the 7 keys to a healthy relationship.
Correct.
All right. So I'm just going to briefly go through them right quick, which they are: seeking a good match, pay attention to your values and their values, choose a real partner, not a makeover project, don't try to change yourself to be someone else, expect good communication, don't play games or manipulate, and the last key is have a bottom line.
Absolutely. Also, we are monitoring the Facebook page. So if you want to connect with us now on this live huddle, feel free to type in a message or a comment on a Facebook group. I Am Love Builders Podcast as a group name. This is where this is being streamed live on Facebook and on YouTube and on LinkedIn and on X. So you can reach out to us on any of those platforms. All right.
All right. You want to go ahead and start?
Seek a good match.
So, when you're beginning a relationship, you want to make sure you have a good match.
Yes.
You want to make sure that you have someone that's that you have a lot in common with.
Yeah.
You want to have more things in common than not.
Yeah.
Now, you're not going to be identical twins, but you want to have a lot of things that you all can converse about, a lot of things that you all can do together and grow together in. So it's important that you have a good match.
Yeah. And a lot of times the world talks about opposites attract. And yeah, in the beginning, it could be unique and different, for somebody that's opposite from you. But over time, what happens is opposites wind up annoying. They wind up saying, okay, if you're attracted to someone that talks a lot and you don't talk that much, you're quiet. Well, eventually you're like, okay, can you stop talking now? You're really starting to annoy me, right? So you really want to be careful when you're out there seeking or looking for a relationship to find someone that has the same or similar likes that you have. Maybe if you're into sports, and they should be into sports, or at least enough to hang out with you during the sporting events.
Right.
If you're into hiking, okay, you want to partner with somebody that likes to hike as well.
Right. That is right. So the next one, though, is pay attention to your values and their values.
Yeah. So when it comes to values, have some. You want to have some values, and then you want to look for somebody who has similar values, right? If you're a Christian, you want somebody that's Christian. If you, it just helps that you're looking for someone who shares the same type of values and upbringing, if you will, that you have.
That is correct. So the next one is Choose a real partner, not a makeover project.
Yeah,
Now,
this is
this
huge.
is really huge.
Hmm.
You want to find someone that you can enjoy being with just the way that they are,
Right,
and that they can enjoy being with you just the way that you are.
right.
Now, if you have someone you got to fix up, prop up, make up,
Pull the pants up.
in order for you to enjoy their company, or you think in the future it'll get better,
Yeah,
or in the future they will evolve to be the person that you admire,
right.
but that doesn't necessarily work.
No, no. And we're going to go into more detail on all of these on our MVP call here at the top of the hour. But we're just kind of touching base on some of these because these are things you need to be thinking about, right? So you don't want to partner up with a makeover project.
Right.
You don't even want to get into that arena, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to partner with someone who you like who they are for who they are right now,
Mm-hmm.
hoping that they will want to grow just like
Right.
you should be wanting to grow,
Right.
right? But it's not something you have really any control over. And if you do, it's going to wind up causing conflict because you're
Absolutely.
going to want to improve them and maybe they don't want to be improved,
Improved.
right? So that causes all kind of challenges.
And you don't want to be a makeover project either.
Right.
You don't want someone who feels like you feel like they're always criticizing you or
Mm-hmm.
nagging you, or they want to change you to be who they want to be instead of you being free to be who you are.
Right.
So you don't want a makeover project, nor do you want to be someone's makeover project.
Exactly.
The next one is don't try to change yourself to be someone else.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to be you.
Absolutely.
And they need to be
Them.
and they need to want to be with who you are, not
Just as you are.
just as you are,
Yes.
not the fake you, not the dating you, right?
Right.
A lot of times we're on our best behavior during the date, so
Mhm.
everything is perfect during the dating process, but then when we get married or we start to live together, now the real you comes out. Well, the
Right.
real you should be out in the beginning.
Always. Yeah, be you.
Yeah, be you in the beginning.
Yeah, you need to be free to be you, and you need them to be free to be them,
Yeah.
because you don't want them to present one type of person to you.
Mhm.
And then once you get to know them, or you get engaged, or you get married, or you start to live together, and you realize this is not the person I was dating.
Exactly.
So you don't want that either.
No.
So then the next one is expect good communication. And this, people, is so huge.
Absolutely. Now, lucky for you, we have a free communication card that you can use to help in your communication efforts. And this is free on our website. It's also free on our social media pages. If you can't find it, let us know. We'll get it to you. It's free of charge. But this helps slow the conversation down. It's not. It's going to feel strange to you because we're so geared to just have this heated conversation back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
that when you use this card, it slows it down and it doesn't feel normal. It's not normal, but that's why it works, right? Because normally you're fussing and fighting with each other and nobody is hearing the other.
Right.
And that's what this card helps you do, is start to hear what your partner is saying.
Slow things down.
Slow things down. So now you can hear each other, you can respond, yes, but in a more productive way.
Right.
So you can use this communication card for that purpose, and it's free of charge from our website. And I'm pretty sure you can go to our website and download the free communication card.
Yeah, and communication issues, because if you can't communicate with them now,
Mhm.
you're not going to be able to communicate with them later.
Exactly. 100%.
So the next one is don't play games or manipulate people.
Yeah. Don't be a player. I think it helped, Cheryl, that we came together when we were older,
Right,
and more mature,
right.
Because in our youth, I know in my youth, unfortunately, I was in that arena to where it was just a game, right?
Mhm.
But don't play games and don't manipulate people. Don't try to be the player. If you don't want to be in a relationship, just tell them, right? Let
Right.
them know up front, so they can maybe move on.
And the last and final one is have a bottom line.
Yeah. This is
Know
critical.
where you won't cross. You won't cross the line. You have certain things that you're looking for in a person. For
Mhm.
instance, if you're career minded, and you're moving toward having a career, and you're going to school, and you're perfecting yourself, and
Mhm.
you're studying, you're getting certificates, and you're growing and all that,
Yeah.
and this person is totally unmotivated, uh don't don't just accept that. I mean, they can be them, but don't accept that as a partner for you if it doesn't flow, if it doesn't go together. You need to be able to say, okay, he's a nice person, she's a nice person, but not the right person for me.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, we get kind of desperate in a way, to have companionship, that
Mm-hmm.
we kind of settle for some things,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's totally unhealthy. And I have to admit that when we started dating 21 years ago, for our short dating period, you had some bottom lines that I accepted, but they were different for me. Right, I wasn't used to that, but it was good that you did have those bottom lines, because it caused me now to sit back a little bit, and we became friends. Right, we got a
Right.
chance to talk and hang out before any kind of physical activity went on until we were married.
Right.
Yeah,
So, it's important that you have a bottom line.
yeah,
Don't settle, okay? Just don't settle.
yeah.
It feel free. It If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. Move on.
Right.
I mean, because you want the right person, not just anybody, just so you can have a body.
Exactly.
You want the
Exactly.
right person. Now,
Yeah.
a lot of these, I know you might say, well, these sound like a lot for singles. And it's very important, though,
Mhm.
because if you're planning on being married, these are some groundwork you need to have
Oh yeah.
in place first before you start walking down the aisle talking about I do,
Right.
you know?
Right.
So
Absolutely.
that's why we brought them to you.
Absolutely. So yeah, our MVP highlights and calls and stuff are for singles as well. There's a lot of great information that you can use, especially if you're thinking about getting into the dating arena. So thanks for joining our free training, our MVP huddle. We're going to break now and go into our MVP partner club call. That's going to be at the top of the hour. If you're not an MVP, you won't have access to that. We all these calls are recorded. This call obviously is recorded as well, that you can have access to at any time. But the MVP partner club call is only available to MVP members. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to the live huddle. We're going to do this every 2 weeks, right? It's going to be live. So feel free to interact. Feel free to share this link, and we will see our MVPs on the other side. Talk to you later. Bye.